Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Not Too Shabby YouTube channel. I'm Dawn Pauly, and I'm so glad you could join me today. I'm working with some really fun products from the Not Too Shabby shop that are part of the Box of the Month Club. Let's take a look at what I'm using for today's card. First up is the Berry Sweet Kitchen pattern paper pack. This pack includes 12 different designs with 4 sheets of each design. As you can see, there are so many beautiful prints to choose from. The papers are double-sided, which always makes choosing a little difficult because honestly, I love both sides every time. The good news is that you get 4 of each design, which definitely helps. I really love the variety in this pack. There's gingham, polka dots, green sparkle, and lots of strawberry patterns. There's truly is something for everybody. Next up, we have the 6x8 Strawberry Kitchen stamp set. You get lots of sweet images along with matching sentiments. For example, the cute toaster pairs perfectly with the sentiment popping up to say hi. Then you have Love You Very Much, which can go with any of the berry images. I love that the sentiments can be mixed and matched with the images. It makes this set so versatile. Okay, let's get started on the card. The first thing I'm going to do is stamp my image onto some white cardstock using a Copic-friendly black ink. And then I'm quickly going to color the image in. I'm keeping it pretty simple today and just doing some basic coloring. For the toast, I used E35 around the edges, and then I brought in some E33 sand over the entire piece of toast. I went back over the edges again with some E35 to deepen the shading. For the edges of the toaster, I used my Ohuhu markers WG01. It's a warm gray. You can absolutely substitute any warm gray if you don't have Ohuhu markers. A bunch of my Copic markers need to be refilled, and I just haven't had the time to do it because it's literally a whole day process for me. For the frame of the toaster, I used Ohuhu R8 Geranium, which is a dark red. I thought it gave a really nice contrast against the warm gray. I also used a little bit of R8 on the tops of the strawberries, and then I colored the rest of the strawberries with R5, which is cherry pink, and blended it a bit more with the R8 for some depth. Originally, I planned to do a red and checkered pattern on the front of the toaster, but I decided that maybe that might be a little too much, so instead I kept it simple and I colored the entire front with the WG01 warm gray. To finish off my strawberries, I used Copic marker G94. It's a grayish olive for the leaves, and then that's going to complete the coloring. Next, I die cut the image using a square die slightly larger than the stamped image. And then I die cut another square from some dark red cardstock using the next size up. And then I adhered the image to the panel of the red mat. I cut a rectangle from the pattern paper measuring approximately 5 inches by 1 3/4 inches, and then I cut a slightly larger red frame to mat it. Finally, I trimmed the wood pattern paper down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then I adhered it to an A2 sized white card base. Now let's start to assemble the card. I adhered the longer strip of pattern paper vertically along the left side of the card front. To add dimension, I adhered 3 pieces of craft foam to the back of my focal panel, and then I attached it slightly off to the right side of the card front. For the sentiment, I stamped popping up to say hi onto white cardstock using black ink. And then I trimmed it down with my paper trimmer and just snipped off the ends to make it slightly shorter. and then I adhered it at a slight angle to add a little bit more interest instead of just placing it straight across the front of the card. And to finish off the card, I used the coordinating enamel dots that came in the Box of the Month Club kit. What I love about these enamel dots is that they come on a clear plastic sheet. You can cut them apart and move them around on your card with the plastic backing still attached to see where they look best before committing. Such a great feature if you're like me and always changing your mind. I usually use my craft knife to pick them up for easy placement. The adhesive on these enamel dots is super strong, so strong, in fact, they didn't want to come off my knife, but that's a good thing. You definitely know they'll stay put on your card. Just be sure to press them down firmly once you have them where you want them to go. And that completes my card for today. This one was super quick to make and turned out so cute. Thank you so much for joining me on the Not Too Shabby YouTube channel. I would love for you to leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the card. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to follow all of Not Too Shabby social media so you don't miss any great inspirational videos. As always, thank you for spending a part of your day with me and have yourself a wonderful and crafty day.